It was 7 p.m. at Summit Brown Corporation. The big office building was almost empty as Linda Williams pushed her cleaning cart down the quiet hallway. Most people had gone home, but Linda's work was just starting. She was 35 years old, and even though she looked tired, her eyes showed strength and hope. "Mom, why do you have to work at night?" her 10-year-old daughter Amy had asked that morning while watching Linda get ready for work. Linda smiled as she hugged her daughter. "Right now, this job helps us pay our bills," she said softly. "But remember, sweetheart, this is just the beginning of our story, not the end." What Amy didn't know was that her mother had tried to get better jobs many times. Linda had a college degree in business, but every time she went for job interviews, something was always wrong. Maybe it was because she was a black woman, maybe it was because she was a single mother, or maybe it was both. But Linda never gave up. She had a secret plan. While she cleaned offices at night, she was also studying to get her business degree. In her cleaning cart, hidden under the cleaning supplies, she kept her study books. Every night, while other people slept, Linda was building her future. Working at night wasn't easy, but it paid more than day cleaning. Linda's mother, Rose, stayed with Amy during the nights. It was hard on everyone, but they had no choice. Things had been especially tough since Amy's father, James, died in an accident 2 years ago. That sad time had almost broken Linda's spirit. The bills kept coming, and Amy's grief was hard to handle. But one night, while watching Amy sleep, Linda made a promise. She would show her daughter that dreams don't die, even when times are tough. One night, while Linda was cleaning the office of Michael Brown, the CEO, something happened that would change everything. Mr. Brown was known for being mean to his workers, especially those he thought were beneath him. He never looked Linda in the eye, and he always made a mess of his office on purpose. That night, Mr. Brown was working late. When Linda came to clean, he looked at her with his usual mean smile. "Well, well," he said, noticing the business book sticking out of her cart. "What's this? Don't tell me the cleaning lady thinks she can be a businesswoman." Linda stood up straight and looked him in the eye. "I'm studying for my MBA, sir. I clean at night and study during the day." Mr. Brown laughed loudly. "An MBA? Oh, that's rich. Listen here, people like you should know their place. You're a cleaner. That's all you'll ever be. Dreams are for people who can afford them." His words hurt, but Linda didn't show it. She finished cleaning his office and left quietly. That night, she cried in her car before going home. But then she wiped her tears, opened her book, and studied harder than ever. A few weeks later, something strange started happening at Summit Brown Corporation. Linda noticed people whispering in corners. Many looked worried. One night, while cleaning the meeting room after a big meeting, Linda found some papers left on the table. Being careful not to mess anything up, she looked at them. Linda's heart started beating fast. Thanks to her business studies, she understood what the papers showed. The company was in big trouble. Mr. Brown had been making bad decisions and hiding them from everyone. If someone didn't fix things soon, many people would lose their jobs. Linda had a choice to make. She could stay quiet and keep cleaning, or she could try to help. She thought about Amy, about all the other workers with families, about her own dreams. She decided to be brave. Using a special email account, Linda wrote to the company's board of directors. She explained what she had found and included a smart plan to fix things. She signed it a concerned employee, but didn't say who she was. Her email caused big problems for Mr. Brown. The board called special meetings. They checked everything Linda had said. It was all true. Mr. Brown had been running the company badly and lying about it. But now they had a new problem. Who had written the email? Who was smart enough to understand these complex business problems and solve them? Meanwhile, Linda kept cleaning and studying, but things got harder. Mr. Brown was angry about the email and started watching everyone closely. He made Linda's job harder, leaving bigger messes and complaining about her work. One night, Linda overheard him talking on the phone. He was planning to fire many workers to save money. Amy's favorite teacher's husband worked at the company. So did the nice lady who gave Amy cookies at the bus stop. They would all lose their jobs because of Mr. Brown's mistakes. Linda knew it was time to be brave. She wrote another email to the board, this time telling them who she was. She asked for a chance to present her ideas in person. The board was shocked when they learned the mystery employee was a cleaning lady. Mr. Brown was furious. "This is ridiculous," he shouted. "She's just a cleaner. She probably stole those documents." But Linda was ready. In the board meeting, she showed them her almost finished MBA work. She explained her ideas clearly and answered all their questions. She showed them how to save the company and keep people's jobs safe. The board members listened carefully. They asked hard questions, but Linda knew her stuff. She had studied every night for years, and now it was paying off. "Mrs. Williams," the head of the board said, "we're very impressed. Would you consider joining our management team?" Linda smiled, thinking of all those nights cleaning Mr. Brown's office. "Actually," she said, "I have a bigger idea." Then she showed them her plan to make Summit Brown Corporation better than ever. Mr. Brown couldn't believe it when the board fired him and made Linda the new CEO. Some people were shocked to see a former cleaning lady in charge, but Linda proved them all wrong. She made the company stronger. She started a program to help employees go back to school. She raised wages for cleaning staff and gave them better working hours. She made sure no one felt beneath anyone else. 1 year later, Linda sat in her big office, the same one she used to clean. A knock at the door surprised her. It was Maria, one of the night cleaners. "Mrs. Williams," Maria said shyly, "I heard your story. I'm taking classes too. I want to work in computers someday." Linda smiled warmly. "Come in, Maria, and please call me Linda. Tell me about your dreams." That night, Linda added something new to the company's main entrance. It was a big sign that said, "At Summit Brown Corporation, we believe in dreams. Every job has value. Every person has potential." Linda kept her old cleaning cart in her office. Inside, she put her first business book. It reminded her that sometimes the path to success starts with a mop and a dream. Amy was proud of her mom. Now she told everyone her own dream, to be just like her mother. Not just successful, but kind and brave too. Every night before leaving work, Linda would look out her office window at the city lights. She thought about Mr. Brown and felt sorry for him. He never understood that true leadership isn't about pushing people down, it's about lifting them up. The story of Linda Williams, from night cleaner to CEO, spread through the city. It reminded people that dreams don't care what uniform you wear. They only care how hard you're willing to work for them. And in her old cleaning cart, carefully kept in her office corner, Linda's business books had a new neighbor, a small sign that read, "Dream big, work hard, stay kind, success will follow." Thank you for listening to FM Tales. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Have a beautiful day.